Hey guys, we're back with another episode, and today we'll highlight some affordable homes right here in the beautiful city of Forney, Texas, which is booming like crazy from a residential and commercial standpoint. We have a bunch of affordable homes right here in this city. You have tons of luxury homes, tons of resale homes. You have homes on acre lots. You have a lagoon community, which I'm driving past literally right now. And you have new construction, obviously. The benefit of new construction, well, it's new. Also, the homes are energy efficient, and most homes come with a warranty. And it could last for up to 6 years or 10 years. So you have peace of mind when it comes to buying newer homes. I purchased and built 3 newer homes with 3 different builders, and my experience has been remarkable. I believe some people go wrong or they have plenty of issues when they decide to not build without having any representation, and that is a no-no. If you would show up to court with your lawyer, why would you decide to build without a real estate agent by your side, which in most cases, it does not cost you a dime? So the sellers, which is the builder, they are offering promotional interest rates. They are offering closing costs. And in this market, buyers are not having to pay sticker price. So plenty of buyers are getting 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 off of the initial asking price. That is because the market is different right now, and some people are misinformed. They don't know about the home building process. They don't understand what everything entails, and quite frankly, fear of the unknowns. So there's a lot to be said about the benefits of new construction. You get some home buyers who they built without having representation, and maybe the loan was not up to par. They didn't check with the loan officer to make sure that taxes were allocated correctly. Anytime you are building your home, you always want to make sure that that loan officer is basing the taxes as if the home was a completed structure versus it just being on vacant land or unimproved land. So with that being said, your mortgage payment, it consists of 4 different elements: your principal, your interest, your taxes, and insurance. I'm not bad mouthing any builder by any stretch of the imagination, but these are things to look out for, because some builders, you may come across a sales rep of the builder, and some of them, they just care about a sale. Or it's, hey, I served you, it's on to the next client. Let me focus on the next person that I need to serve, as opposed to being fully engaged with the clients that I do have, or the clients that are currently actively building. You may hear some sales reps, they may say things like this: hey, we have a quality assurance specialist who is going to come behind the general contractor and the tradesman to ensure a quality product. A home inspector is not necessary. Going further, they may say things like this: also, the city, they come out and they issue a certificate of occupancy for the property. So this means the city has signed off on the home. No, the inspections that the city does, it's not a thorough inspection as if a home inspector is coming to outline the home from top to bottom, from the interior and exterior, and you'll likely receive a 40 to 50 page inspection report, and the home inspector expect them to be at your house for at least 3 to 4 hours. This is the home inspector doing a full due diligence project on your house to ensure that they are delivering a quality product. A home inspector, on average, they can range between $500 or $700, but on the low end. That's worth your investment. That's worth you getting ahead of some headaches or some things that you may have missed, okay? Because if you're not a real estate agent, if you're not a builder, if you haven't built homes before, you don't know what you don't know. You haven't built your own home. You haven't been there, okay? So these are some things we look out for. Also, when it comes to contracts, us as real estate agents, we use standard contracts that are governed by the broker lawyer committee from the Texas Real Estate Commission. So our contracts are standard. On the other hand, builders, they use their own contracts with their own verbiage. So it's important to have us navigate and to confirm exactly what you're signing. Some contracts, I've seen some builders, they have things like an escalation clause, meaning they can legally increase the price. Now, that's not going on in this market. In COVID, we did see some escalation clauses because there was shortage of lumber, materials. So what some builders were having to do was reinforce that cost to the home buyer because they were dealing with delays or they couldn't get, the necessary material in order to build your home. So those are some red flags that we come across in contracts. But listen, if you're local here in Dallas and you've entertained the idea of building your home, why not have a representative like an agent by your side to help you navigate those things, okay? Once you're up on the contract, and if an issue were to arise, that's not the time to be scrambling looking for a real estate agent. At that point, it's practically too late. Let's quickly discuss what's going on in the market. If you're buying a home in 2025, this is the perfect opportunity for you. And I say that because some builders, they are holding on to inventory for a longer period of time. Okay? The longer that builders hold on to these homes, the more money they lose. So this is why you see promotional interest rates of 2%, 3%, 4%, and 5%. They're also offering to pay closing costs. If you don't know what closing costs is, you have your down payment, and then you have closing costs, which are miscellaneous fees that just come along with the home buying process. You have title fees, underwriting fees, loan origination fees, appraisals, you name it, okay? The seller in this particular market here in Dallas-Fort Worth, they are agreeing to pay for those costs. So right now, what we see in this climate, we have lower home prices, we have lower interest rates, and you have free money. And the money is not coming from you. The funds are coming from the seller, which is the builder, and people are creating a way for home buyers to afford a home. Sometimes we overcomplicate the home buying process, okay? When it comes to getting approved for a home, there's a few documents that the lender will require in order to contract. You need your most two recent pay stubs within the last 30 days. You need your most recent W-2s from the last 2 years. You need your most two recent filed tax returns. And if you have a minimum credit score of 600 or better, you will likely qualify. I've heard of some people paying, $2,000 in rent, $3,000 in rent, $4,000 in rent. Good luck, because you are paying your landlord's mortgage as opposed to your own. And I'm not saying owning a home is everything, but if you've been renting for the last 5 or 10 years and you have a good paying job, you know that Texas will be home for a while. All I'm saying is maybe it's time. Also, you have plenty of programs out here. Okay, write this down if you guys don't know this. You have TSHAC. It stands for the Texas State Affordable Housing Corporation. You can look it up and navigate it. Actually, I'm one of the preferred agents on that website. So if you go on there, you do your research on what TSHAC is, what everything entails, and you're looking for an agent, search for my name, Jerran Ramsey. I am one of the preferred agents through the TSHAC program. But also, most builders that you decide to get a home loan through, they offer that product or other loan products that you qualify for that can help you with either a zero down program. So it's some amazing things going on. I am excited. This is the market that people should highly entertain. Veterans also, man, if you put your life on the line, if you have served this country, I just want to know, why haven't you taken advantage of a benefit that you rightfully deserve? You rightfully deserve the benefit, okay? Another thing, let's say you are a veteran, you're eligible for the VA loan, and you have the 100% disability status, meaning you're not responsible for property taxes. That is a game changer. And here's why. Let's say you decide to purchase a home and the annual property taxes, they are, let's just say they're $12,000 annually. So $1,000 per month. If you have the 100% disability status, you're saving $1,000 per month. That is amazing. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, or you may know if you're eligible to use the VA loan or would like to talk to a specialist, let me know. I am an open book. I invite you to text me 214-418-9623 or simply book through the booking link down below and let's have a quick Zoom. We'll go over everything. We could talk about, some of the fears you may have, some myths, some things that you've heard. We can discuss whatever. I am here for you. I tell people, use me, allow me to serve you. This is free information, and some people just need somebody who's open and willing to listen. There are 3 major pain points in this market that prevents people to buy. And I'm only talking about people who are motivated to buy, who they have the income, they have, solid credit history, whatever the case. I'm referring to these people, okay? You have 3 major pain points, and those 3 major pain points, they consist of either you're concerned about a higher interest rate, which is, depending on the day, because rates change daily, high 6s, low 7s. It could be no access to down payment funds. And also it could be, let's just say, prices, the price of homes. Here's how we pivot, and here's how we change a home buyer's perspective. Right now, there's no competition. You have sitting inventory because it's a buyer's market, okay? So when it comes to home prices are taking a dip. Secondly, if your pain point is the interest rates, I'm visiting a builder right now, which I'll show you. They're offering 3%, 4%, or 5% interest rates, promotional interest rates that will allow you to afford that home. Brand new home. And next, if it's, like I said, I think I hit all 3 of them, but those are the major pain points that people are having, and they can be resolved. You guys are spending 40 to 60 hours a week at your corporate job, and it's time to reap the fruits of your labor, and it's time to stop enriching landlords. I'm a landlord myself, so I understand. I understand what people are going through, right? And I have some great residents, by the way. But for some people who are motivated, they've dipped in the market, kind of dipped out. They probably booked some home tours with, an agent just to see what's out there, and then they kind of go back to renewing a lease. This is your market. Like, the ball is in your court. Whenever I'm meeting with a client, we try to make the home buying process as simple as possible. When people are relocating here, we try to educate and make the home buying process as simple as possible. And how we do that, we set a simple framework, okay? Most people are looking for great deals. We know which builders to pursue. We know which builders to avoid because we work with them, okay? As agents, we are in the trenches on a day-to-day basis. We know what to look for. We know what buyers are needing. We know what sellers are needing. Let's say if you're not trying to go the new construction route and you want a pre-existing home. Most sellers, when they list their home, any good listing agent has already informed them, hey, there's a slight chance you have to offer seller concessions to a buyer so that they can buy their interest rate down. So if we can buy your interest rate down to maybe a 5% rate, that's a more balanced market for some people. And that will probably position a buyer to be able to afford that home. So if it's not new construction and you're pursuing a pre-existing home, you're probably not paying sticker price. The seller's probably paying your closing costs, or they'll provide a credit so that you can buy your interest rate down so that you can get a better monthly payment. So as we switch the conversation and as we try to inform people on what to expect when it comes to home buying, people need to focus on what they can afford, their monthly payment. That's the bottom line. If you were to tell me your top 3 preferred areas as we're going through the consultation for you as a home buyer, from there, we move to affordability. You may say like, hey, this is my max budget that I'm comfortable with. And if you tell me, hey, I want to see homes that have a monthly mortgage payment of $2,500 or less, or give or take, that part is easy. Next, home buyers, here's something else that we should be careful about. If you are considering home ownership this year or next year, be mindful of high car payments. I consider a high car payment as anything that's $700 or more per month. A $700 car payment, it won't prevent you from buying a home, but it will affect your purchasing power. For example, let's say you were approved for a $500,000 home with the loan officer and you're out home shopping and you're not quite ready to place an offer on a home, and one random day you go to the car lot, you meet with a car salesman, you finance that Tesla, and the Tesla is a $700 car payment. Once you finance that vehicle, a $700 car payment will reduce that $500,000 approval amount for a home. It can reduce it to as low as $400,000. That's how much a car payment can affect you, because a loan officer, they are looking at your financial picture. They are looking at your debts. They want to make sure that, hey, if we lend Mr. John or Mr. Jane this money, are they in a position to pay us back for the life of the loan? So when you hear an agent, or when you hear some people say, don't go out financing your vehicle, don't go out and take new credit cards, that is because the underwriters and the loan officers, they are looking at your financial profile to make sure that you can afford the home. So if you guys didn't take anything away from this quick overview of the state of the market here in Dallas-Fort Worth, don't go out and finance a vehicle if you're just starting out during the home buying process. Get the house first, the car later. Now, some people have to finance a vehicle. probably just don't go as high as $700. I understand that some interest rates for vehicles are higher right now, but maybe tone it down just a little bit. And after you purchase the home, if you know a high car payment, like if it fits your lifestyle and your budget, by all means do whatever you can. I'm just trying to help some people who probably need some direction. They probably needed to hear my voice when it comes to the state of home ownership, just to get them over the hump or the edge, to remind them like, hey, if this person can do it, you can do it too. And this is how. Here's some pitfalls to avoid. This is what we're here for, okay? My job is never to pressure somebody to do anything. My job is never to force a sale or to force somebody's hand or anything. My only job is to inform people and allow renters or buyers to make an informed decision based on the housing market or a house that they're trying to pursue. That is my only job. I'm not here to force anybody to do anything. I'm here to provide direction. I'm here to, you know, instill trust in the process when it comes to home buying. I'm here to educate. All of the above. I'm here to even be a listening ear, right? Sometimes we have to, you know, we have to be a therapist when it comes to the home buying process, because emotions are involved, and it is your biggest investment that you'll be making as a home buyer. And all I'm telling you is that I'm here for it. And if you have any questions about the housing market, let me know. So if you're relocating to Dallas, if you are a home buyer who's trying to kick their landlord to the curb, I'm here for that. We also represent people at every stage of the home buying process. What does that mean? That's saying like, hey, I won't be ready in the month, but maybe in 3 months, I'll be ready. Okay. So now during the first few months, we're getting ready. You're getting approved, right? You are looking at homes online, not Zillow. I can explain that later, but you know, I've set you up with the portal. I've given you access to the MLS, or I've pointed you in the right direction when it comes to builders. I am, you know, I'm guiding you, right? So if you're not ready today, tomorrow, next week, next month, or not until next year, we are here for it. So you always have me. You got a friend indeed when it comes to the home buying process. You would never be alone. My reviews, they speak for itself. Highly trusted local agent here in Forney, and I would love to be your representative. And I understand that, hey, there's not a one size fits all when it comes to agents, but I would say I'm pretty darn good at what I do. So now let's go check out a few homes. Like always, like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and let's go. This next home that we're about to see, it's 4-bed, 2 baths, and it's on an oversized lot and just under 2,000 square feet. But guess what? Once you take a look at this one, it feels a lot bigger than 2,000 square feet. So as soon as you walk in, we're greeted with 1 bedroom over here to the right, followed by a full bathroom right here. Loving the gray on the cabinets. You have the tile right here. Looks pretty good. It's a nice size for a bathroom right here. There's a place to put towels. Here we have another bedroom. And with these homes, what you see is what you get. I love it because they are at affordable prices. And essentially they're blank canvas. You can do what you want once you move in. This is another master plan community. And of course, the homeowner association fees, they're low but affordable. Okay, super low. You can't beat them. You cannot beat them. Let's check out the closet here. Nice size closet. Look, already equipped with washer and dryer. This comes with the home once you decide to contract. You already have the installed cabinets. This is a nice sized laundry area. So let's take a peek at the garage. The garage is finished. It's finished. You have your attic space right here. You have a water heater right there. And it comes equipped with a sprinkler system. So we know that here in Texas, we want gutters and a sprinkler system just to protect the structural integrity of the foundation. So here we are, voila, look at this. That is a nice size island. Plenty of cabinets. What I would do right here is, if I were to buy this home, two things. I would install pendant lights, maybe 2 or 3. And then right here on the fireplace, of course it's gas, I would install some tile. So here's the benefit of buying a newer construction home. You can kind of get in and do your own customizations, but this is a nice size for a family. Already equipped with appliances, you can't beat that. We have the gas stove right here. Works. So you don't have to buy this, right? You're saving thousands of dollars in appliances once you contract on this home. Already comes equipped with a refrigerator. Kind of too strong. Plenty of space in the pantry. And then we have plenty of space with the cabinets. This is pretty unique back here. You have your own dedicated like office space. If not, this could be a dedicated area for children, but it's pretty good. I mean, nice size. I mean, you definitely put a chair in here. And you have like your own office area. It's not huge, but at least you have some functional space to get work done. Let's check out the owner suite. Here's a nice size. You definitely could put a king size right here, followed by 2 nightstands and a dresser. Check this out. This is nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. A home with this layout, is this your style? Is this your type of vibe? Are you looking for a little bit more customizations, colors, whatever the case? But this works. You have a stand-up shower. You definitely could fit 2 people in there. And then you have a tub. I know most of the ladies, you gotta have your tub. So here you go. Here you go. You cannot beat that. Cannot beat that. Then you have toilet area. You have cabinets in there. And then here is the owner suite closet. I like this floor plan. Love it. If you guys have any questions about this floor plan, pricing information, promotions, and incentives, give us a call or click our handy dandy booking link down below. You have a covered patio, which in this Texas heat is super convenient. Comes with a fence, perfect for our pets or furry friends. And look, you have no neighbors behind you. That is amazing. So you have some type of privacy. This is a huge lot. This is an oversized lot. This is not standard. This is not standard, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know what you guys think, and let's go check out home number 2. The next home right behind me, it's our next floor plan. This one is 4 bed, 4 baths, and it's 2-story, and it sits just over 2,500 square feet. Let's go check this one out. We'd love to get you into this one. Here we are, 2-story home, right in the $300,000 price range. If you guys don't like the exterior, we have other elevations with a lighter brick, but this floor plan is fully functional and it feels a lot bigger than 2,500 square feet. Wait until you guys see upstairs. Upstairs could be used as a game room. We know NFL Sunday's coming up, slowly approaching. That could be the man cave. You could make that the workout area. You name it. But I love the transitional space as soon as you walk in. Never mind the blue tape, the builder. They're doing some last minute touch up, so which is good. You want a builder who stays on top of their product. So here we are. What you see is what you get. Check out closet space. It's enough for the kiddos. I tell you, sometimes these kids, they have a lot of stuff nowadays. So size, you have a full size bed. You have a full size bathroom right here. It's nice towards the front. Over here to the right, there is another full bathroom. Here, there's another bedroom over here to the side. Take a look at the closet space again. Here's the garage again, 2-car garage. You have the water heater right here, and you have the sprinkler system right there. Good thing is that you don't have to install a sprinkler system once you buy one of these. It's fully equipped. There you go right here, washer and dryer. This one is fully loaded with appliances as well. There are cabinets up top. And look at this. You have extra storage back here for miscellaneous items or Christmas tree. Look at that. I thought that was pretty cool. We don't need more storage. Here we are, the main event, the kitchen. Nice oversized island. Could comfortably fit at least 4 bar stools right there. Dining area right here. Gas stove right here, microwave. So this one is fully loaded, ladies and gentlemen. I'm loving the backsplash. And the good thing is that, hey, let's say if there's something minor that you don't like the cabinet color, you could always change it. It's super inexpensive, right? Here we are. There's the pantry, it's a nice size. So, here we go. This definitely feels bigger than 2,500 square feet. All the homes include blinds, so you don't have to pay an extra $1,200 just for good blinds. These are the faux wood blinds. Look, you could customize your fireplace right here. That's amazing. Man, this is functional. This is functional. Let's check out the owner suite. This owner suite is magnificent. Fit a king size or queen size in here. You have double vanities, stand-up shower right here. 2 people can fit in there. You have your tub. It's a nice size. Here's the closet. So we're located within another master plan community right here in Forney, Texas. Let's say you prefer a different city for whatever reason. We have more inventory that we could get you into. Same promotional interest rates, same incentives, closing costs, appliances. You just have to let us know. Let's check out upstairs. This is massive. This could be a kid's playroom, your workout area, / man cave, / huge office, / game room, you name it. This flex space, you can do whatever you want. You might be asking, what is this door right here? That is to your attic. So you have convenient access to your attic if needed. And we have another 4 bathroom right here. This is amazing. This is amazing. You have closet, store miscellaneous items, games, you name it. So let me know what you guys think about this one. I love it. It's at a good price. Has enough space. We're only 25 minutes away from downtown Dallas. Families and first-time buyers reach out to me all of the time, wanting the inside scoop on where to live in Forney, Texas, or any other area in the Dallas-Fort Worth region. If that's you, call or message me. I'll help you find the right neighborhood for your lifestyle and budget. Click the link below to call me for any real estate needs, whether you're buying, selling, relocating, or need help with securing an apartment or a lease. We will see you guys on the next episode.